So to set up a new printer, you first connect the network cable. So this is a normal network cable that goes to your router. And you put it in here, and the green light starts blinking, and this red light here should turn green like it did now. And then you can print a status label by pushing these two buttons down for 2 seconds. So now it spits out all the data about the printer. So this is my IP address for the printer, and this is the port. So to set up the printer in the system, you can either use the mobile app or you can use the desktop app. So you go to the printer settings here, and you push the little plus down here to add a new printer. So you name it something that's relevant for your warehouse and printer, and you enter the IP address, and then you enter the port, and it's by default 9100. And then you go to the main menu here, and you select the printer that you just added. So this is my printer here. What you can do then is to push the test connection button. So that's going to open your web browser, and you can see that you get to the Zebras homepage. This is the printer's own web page. So you can configure the printer here, and what you need to do in general is to set it to a fixed IP address. So we'll go through that in a later video. So now I have my printer set up, and I'm gonna test to print the first label. So first I have to select the right label size. So I have a 2x3 label in this printer here. So I'll select 2x3 here. And after that I can either scan an item, or I can type in an item number if I know one off the top of my head. So there's one, and you can then just push print here if you want to print one label. So the label comes out like this. And now you can scan this label also to find the right item. So if you have a barcode entered into the item list, it's going to print that. If it doesn't, it's going to print the item number, which is this IP13 in this test item. So if we go to the PC side here, to the desktop app, you can do the same thing here. So the first thing you need to check is that your Wi-Fi is connected to the same network as your printer. So this looks good for my case, and this is the network that my printer is connected to. If it's not, it's never going to print. So I can test this by pushing test connection, and I come to the Zebras homepage, which is great. Then everything is working. So on the PC side, you can print with the same application that you have in the mobile app, or you can go to items and print, and here you have a list of your items, and you can refine that search by entering whatever you need to refine the search here, and then push the search, and you can do different searches in different fields by selecting in the drop down here. And then you just push search, and to clear the search you push the X here. So if I want to print this barcode, for example, I just push the print button here, and the label should come out, and the status turns green, which indicates that you have printed this label before. So you can just push the print button here to print whatever label you want. There's also an auto print function. So that's going to print everything that's displayed on the window here. So if you want to slim that down, you do the search to slim down the number of labels you print. And you set the delay depending on how big your label is and how slow your printer is and so on. So you can set that delay to any number of seconds. So I'm going to set this to 1 second and push the auto print button here. So now it's going to start printing through the list, and they're going to turn green as they get printed. So now it's done, and it's printed all the labels. And if you want to reprint any labels, you can push reset here and reprint the whole list again.